share some specific examples or strategies that you personally have seen, I'm going to use the word unprecedented success, meaning just success that if you could duplicate that over, and if you could take that to every nonprofit that you talk to and ask them to implement this in targeting the gray market, what would that be?
So I think that there are a few that I've seen be successful over the years. One is creating a gray market that we called Council 100. So it was created for donors over the age of 60 that were retired, but had spent their careers in different aspects of the business world. Male, female, all ethnic groups that were represented. We called it the Council 100. They came in twice a year for the weekend and were advised on strategic plans and what we're doing, and basically advised us, counseled us on what they thought and what they were seeing in the marketplace as retirees. So create Council 100, or you could call it an advisory board. Host luncheons once a month to discuss financial planning and legacy giving to make a lasting difference. I know several organizations, and I'm a part of a couple here in Atlanta, that have monthly financial planning for just to talk about financial planning and how you can give, and it builds community too. And you get to know other people in that community. Recognize older donors starting at age 60 by acknowledging them with special gifts and cards, acknowledging their birthdays, creating the 60-plus society for men and women to build community and connection, which we said was really important. You can build it around hobbies or recreation. I think when you're retired and you get in the gray market, or not, or you're working part-time or whatever, you start building hobbies and you get into recreation more. So you can build community around these kind of things.
Yeah,
targeted older donors, like getting up early, watching the news. I think one campaign that I did in some markets, we targeted the early morning local news and the noon news because we knew that the gray market would be watching, retirees would be watching, and it worked great. And then I think the last thing is, and I've seen this over and over again, is to find retired gray market doctors and nurses or people in the healthcare field that will go on trips to your organization if you're doing medical work worldwide. Or what we saw one organization do, Carrie, is create a teledoc for women that were unmarried, were not married, but were pregnant, and they had access to free teledoc, and it was made up of retired nurses and healthcare practitioners. So that's another way you can engage the older segment with your organization and to reach out to them. To get that relation. Yeah,
I was just going to say, I love what you just said about that is now you're engaging that gray market to come in and it's just not about donations, but it's about their time. So maybe to bring people into your funnel, not just about the donations and the money, but how they can be part of your organization to help that longevity of that donor become a sustainer.
And they'll feel great about contributing to making
absolutely.
a lasting contribution.
Yeah, great. Love it. What I love about what you just shared is some of those things are, I'm going to say, basic or 101, but sometimes what happens is we get so busy chasing, again, that shiny object, the new technology that comes out or the new shiny object, that I know for myself, we lose sight of some of the basic, tried and true, good old-fashioned different
Good old-fashioned lunch, good old-fashioned dinner.
Good old-fashioned, And so I think there's value in what you just shared, and I'm sure it's going to help them just take a step back, take a breath, and look at it from that perspective. So that's great. Thank you for sharing that.